Alright, hello everybody, and welcome to another video. Today, my name is Chris, and today we do have some breaking news to go over. That's right, it was just released yesterday that Urban Edge has some quite ambitious plans for Bergen Town Center, formerly known as the outlets at Bergen Town Center, with the outlets name being dropped in November of 2020 for some simplification of the property. So Urban Edge plans to add residential uses to New Jersey and Yonkers malls. 3 tri-state malls are getting facilities or facelifts in an unexpected way. Urban Edge Properties will add residential space to Bergen Town Center in Paramus, New Jersey, and to the Yonkers Gateway Center in Yonkers, New York, according to an investor presentation. The firm also plans to demall the interior space of the Hudson Mall in Jersey City, New Jersey, to add industrial and self-storage space. And this is the plan, and this is going to be a very comprehensive plan, which I'm going to have to explain, but we'll read the article first before I get into the plan. Adding housing, self-storage, and warehouse spaces would have been unthinkable when malls were king of retail, but the once dominant retail properties have struggled with the rise of e-commerce and other changing consumer habits. On top of that, the pandemic delivered a major blow, especially to traditional indoor malls, while at the same time juicing the residential, industrial, and storage markets. With the push for last-minute delivery space, industrial real estate has become increasingly needed by retailers and distributors. More than 50% of industrial space under construction in the Northeast has already been leased, according to a report by JLL, same company that is actually selling Kmart and Sears stores at this time. Malls have continued to struggle in recent months as visitors have failed to return to pre-pandemic levels. In New York City, many malls in the 5 boroughs have continued to see foot traffic fall below where it was in 2019, despite lifting restrictions. Urban Edge owns 76 properties with 15.1 million square feet of retail. The company reported $12 million in net income in the second quarter of 2021 compared to $32 million during the same time period in 2020, according to earnings reports. Urban Edge did not respond to any comments at this time. Other malls have similarly converted portions of former assets to residential retail. At the Alder Mall outside of Seattle, Brookfield Properties partnered with Avalon Bay Community to add 300 apartment units to the property. Long Island Builders Institute CEO Mitchell Kelly last year encouraged such development for local sites. So this is pretty big. This is definitely a significant development for the Bergen Town Center. I actually want to show you guys the presentation. So this was by Urban Edge. It looks like this was presented, I think, either the 10th or the 9th. And this just gives you information about Urban Edge and stuff. So there's some highlights. But I want to this is the Urban Edge executive team, all people that probably have degrees in real estate. The portfolio of the connector. This is the Northeast Corridor, which runs, and the Acela train, which runs between Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C., which these are all the premier cities in the Northeast region of the United States. And then this is all their properties across the tri-state area, which include New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut, but mostly just New York and New Jersey, it seems. So this is the portfolio, more stuff, more investor stuff. These are some of the top performing retailers at each of their properties. Some very notable names: Home Depot, TJX Companies, Lowe's, Best Buy, Walmart, Burlington, Kohl's, BJ's Wholesale Club, PetSmart, a whole Invisalign, which is Stop and Shop, Target Corporation, ShopRite Supermarkets, LA Fitness International, The Gap Inc., Whole Foods Supermarket Inc., Staples Inc., Sears Holdings Corporation. That's a joke. I can't believe they actually listed that. Bob's Discount Furniture, Bed Bath & Beyond, Dick's Sporting Goods, 24 Hour Fitness, Raymore and Flanagan, Visiting Nurse Services, and Planet Fitness. This is leasing. So these are all the retailers: ShopRite, Trader Joe's, Amazon Fresh, Target, Five Below, Burlington, Ulta Beauty, Sephora, Starbucks, Shake Shack, Chipotle Mexican Grill, and Skechers. So more stuff, as you can see here. My apologies for the noise, guys. So this is Huntington Commons in Huntington, New York. So there's a ShopRite, Marshalls, and Home Depot. I want to get to... This is one of my local centers. This was home to the National Wholesale Liquidators in Lodi, New Jersey, and now it is being converted to a AA wholesale cash and carry with the loading area for the store on the right side of the store and the actual entrance here. The second floor is actually expected to be a lot smaller than the first floor of the store, which does not surprise me at all. This store closed back in 2018, and now AA Wholesale Cash and Carry is expected to open up at some point next year. It took them a total of 4 years to finally find a tenant for this spot. I really thought it was going to be knocked down, but the structure's been up since '98, so I guess the building was still pretty good. This is Puerto Rico, Braniff Commons, so it looks like they're putting in an Uncle Giuseppe's there. Okay, Bergen Town Center. Yes, this is what I wanted to talk about. So this plan is going to literally make Bergen Town Center an actual town center when incorporating housing. So they're going to be putting a lot of housing across the street from ShopRite, which is just a no-brainer right there. And it looks like the building currently that is housing REI and Red Robin, that building is expected to be coming down. I don't know if REI is going to close or they're going to offer them a different location in the mall. And as for Red Robin, they're probably going to do the same, or Red Robin is going to cut their losses and just close the Paramus location. But I just don't. I do see Red Robin looking towards the future and possibly coming back to the mall, or rather finding another location within the mall. But we'll see what the future holds. So obviously this is the existing retail, and this is definitely another significant portion of the mall. So the Century 21 spot is expected to be, it looks like, and I kind of correctly predicted that they would do some kind of wing through. It just would add another wing, a new wing to the mall. I would expect, they're probably going to do some kind of anchor store. I believe this is expected to become Shoppers World, or they're going to do, or I don't see Century 21 coming back, but I kind of knew that this spot was going to be split up, and I was correct. So those Houghton elevators that used to be here, those are going to be completely gone, especially now with this plan in place, and just so smart too to make another mall wing connecting to the already existing property of the mall. So obviously over here we have more residential apartments here. The Best Buy is staying, and then this is going to be a new office building literally right in the mall's parking lot. So it looks like the actual mall is expected to buy this vacant, I believe, lighting store as well, and that's the existing Bahama Breeze and Olive Garden restaurants. So there's going to be a lot of changes coming to Bergen Town Center, and it's definitely going to be some exciting new changes. Obviously, the residential is the big draw. That's number one. Number two is going to be the new wing in the former Century 21 spot. They're going to just basically, my guess is they're going to put more outlets in there, and then they're probably going to, and then that second floor of the spot is most likely going to be taken up by the anchor space, or whatever anchor decides to go into here next to Saks Fifth Avenue off Fifth. So. And then this is another rendering of it. This is going to be cool if they do this, and they're going to really try to rebrand it. And it's so smart too, very, very smart. And then this is the Yonkers Gateway Center in Yonkers, New York. It seems Buccaneer Commons in the Bronx, which I believe they're absolutely going to redevelop the Kmart. They'd be stupid not to. And then the Hudson Mall in Jersey City, New Jersey. That is expected to become, they're going to continue to demall it, and it's going to become self-storage. So anyways, guys, that is going to wrap up this video in regards to the Alex Bergen Town Center redevelopment. What do you guys think of this whole redevelopment project? Please let me know in the video comment section below, and I will put a link to both the planning as well as the article from the real deal Tri-State Real Estate News. So you guys will see the link to this and the link to this as well. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this video, and that will be